get ready for this story. Hope you guys like this story. Hi guys. So the story that we're gonna read about is about it's about a bell witch. And speaking of witches, there's a well, it has a witch in it, but there's a movie that you should watch. Part 1 and 2 is out on Netflix, and part 3 is coming out this Friday on Netflix, and it's called Fear Street. So I recommend it, and go watch it if you haven't. So let's get into this story. Adams, Tennessee, in 1817 was the stare of one of the most well-known haunteds in American history. So well known that eventually caught the attention, then the investment of a fair president of the United States, known as the Bell Witch. The strange, often violent, I can't say that word. Activity feared in the small farming county has firmly explained of nearly 2,000 years, and its many fictions of ghost stories that facts that the Bell Witch case shares little in common with the mystery character. The Blair Witch Project explained they both attach a great deal with public industries and become it really happens. The Bell Witch is so far scary. A remarkable occasions which attach widespread entity was contacted with the family of John Bell, who settled near what is now Adams Station about 1804. So great was the explanations that people came from hundreds of miles around to witness the manifestations of what was popular known as the Bell Witch. The Bell Witch was supposed to be some spiritual being having the voice and interactions of a woman. It was invisible to the eye, yet it would hold conversations and even shake hands with inner accountants and even shake hands with entrants of individuals that freaks it performed were wonderful and seemly designs that annoyed the family. It would take the sugar from the bowls, spill the milk, take the quilts from the beds, slap and punch children, then laugh at the discomfort its victims. At first, it was supposed to be a good. At first, it was supposed to be a good spirit, but acts together with the cruels with which it supplied its remarks proved that counties a volume might be written over covering the performance of over this wonderful being as they are now described by counterments and their democrats that all this actually occurred will not be pardoned and will erect and explained by attempts. Like most such stories, certain details vary far visions, but the accounts that was the spirit Katie Batts, old neighbor of John Bell, who believes she was chanting by him and cheated by him in a land purchase on her deathbed. She swore that she would hang John Bell in his apartment. The descendants. The story that picked up the story is picked by Great Book of Tennessee, published in 1933 by the Work Project. Sure enough, Trada says the Bells were tormented from years by the malevolent spirit of the old Kate Batts. John Bell and her favorite daughter, Paisley, were the principal targets towards the other members of the family, the witch was either infants or, as in the case of Miss Bell, friendly. No one ever saw her, but very into the Bell home heard her at all. Too well, her voice accounts the one person who heard it spoke as a nervous wrecking path when this Poland, which while at the other times it sang and spoke in the low musical tones, the spirit of old Kate Lee Joan and the Bell Mary Chase. She threw furniture and dishes at them. She pulled their noses, yanked their hair, poked needles into them. She yelled all night to keep them from sleeping. Scratch food from their mouth, or snatch food from their mouths at mealtime. The Bell Witch that people came from hundreds of miles around hoping to hear the spirit's throbbing voice of a witness of manifesting in their Val's temper when word of the haunting researched Nashville, one of its most famous cities. General Andrew Jackson decided to gather a party of friends and journal to the Adams to investigate that place. Would you be brave enough to investigate the place? You know what it kind of reminds me of? It kind of reminds me of The Conjuring, where they get possessed and throw dishes and stuff. But have you guys seen The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It? That's a crazy, it's a creepy movie and crazy movie. It's creepy. But I think it was a good movie. Especially Belle screamed all night from punching and slapping. She revealed from the witch, and Jackson's covers were ripped off as quickly as he can put them back on, and he had his wife entire party of men were slapping, punching, and had their hair pulled by the witch until morning, when Jackson and his men decided to hightail it out of Adams. Jackson was later quoted as saying, "I'd rather fight the British in New Orleans than to have to fight the Bell Witch." That's crazy. Imagine if you're getting attacked. Imagine if you're getting attacked by a lot of people and they're punching you and slapping you and pulling your hair. And I'm pretty sure the guys would probably be like, have bruises and stuff all over them and marks all over them by the time the witch let them go, or if they got away. Which is creepy and scary at the same time. So what would you do if you were in that situation? Or if you witnessed that, like a family member going through that? Let me know down in the comments. And let's continue. See what else is on there. See what else. The torment of the Bell House continued for years. Constantly in the ghost unite act upon the man she claimed had cheated her. She took responsibility of his death in October 1820. Bell was struck with an an illness while walking to Penske of his farm. Some believe that he suffered a stroke since after he had definitely spoke and swallowing and out of the bed of several weeks. His health declined. The Tennessee University in Nashville, Tennessee tells this part of the story. On the morning of December 19th, he failed to wake at his regular time when the family noticed he was sleeping unusually. They attempt to around him. They discover Bell was in a temper and cannot be completely awake. Dr. John Dotcher went to the medical and cupboard to get his father medication and noticed it was gone with a strange wither in its place. No one claimed to have replaced the medication with the vial. A doctor was spawned to the house. The witch began tampering that she had placed the vial in the medicine cabinet and given Bell a dose of it while he was asleep. Contents of the vial were tested on a cat and discovered to be the highest poisonous. John Bell died on December 20. Kate was quit until after the funeral. After the grave, she filled the witch began singing loud and joyless. This continued until all the friends and family left the grave site. That's creepy. And this story is that I'm reading is it said it's based on a true story. So, and I'm pretty sure they have a movie of it too, which I don't know what the movie is. I forgot what the movie was, but they have a movie of it. Just like The Conjuring. The Conjuring is based on a true story. Annabelle is based on the true story too. Which I actually do want to see the real Annabelle. She's at the Wonder Brothers, or not Wonder Brothers, whatever. I can't think of their names. But it would be cool to meet Annabelle. And she's in a case. She's in the case. I think they're called the Warrens. I think that's what their names are, the Warrens. It's in their, I think, basement. I think. But Annabelle's in the case box thing. And what you guys thought about the witch story? Sorry, but some of the words were like hard to pronounce. Yeah. And I, if you can't tell, I'm doing different lighting. And speaking of witches, I can't wait for Halloween. I like Halloween, and I like witches. I think witches are cool. So is not that witch that was in that story. That witch is evil. And I like wizards too. I like Harry Potter. I have the Harry Potter wands over there. But yeah, what do you guys think about this video? Yeah. And I want more lights that do the moving thing. This one right here, that it's not moving, but it's my galaxy light. I don't have the laser on. See, I'll show you the laser. Oh. Oh. See, the lasers are on now. Yeah, the lasers are on. But, I want more lights that move like this. I got this one and the other one that you've seen in the last video that moved. I got both of them from Spirit Halloween, which I want more of these, and they were expensive too. They're like, I think like 20 or $30 for them. I think. I don't remember, it's been a while. Why is this light? Oh no, in the video it keeps going dark light over here. Maybe because the other lights making it like that? I don't know. But yeah, there was different colors. There was a green one, and I wanted the green one. I should have got the green one. Should have got the green one too. And then there was a blue one, but I bought something else for my Halloween set. I bought the sign. It said, I think the sign, I don't remember what the sign said. I think it said Eel Float too. That it's a sign, the Pennywise sign or whatever. It's the It movie. And I did it for Halloween. Which I can't wait for Halloween. And I'm pretty sure I'll probably try to decorate my background with Halloween stuff behind me. Or use my ghost light that I put behind me. So yeah. And if you're brand new to my channel, make sure you subscribe, tap the bell to get notified when I post a new video, and peekaboo, I see you. The creatures are coming to get you. Bye.